Salesforce project is lease management. The lease management project involves creating a system or application to efficiently handle process related to leasing real estate properties, equipment, and other assets. The goal is to streamline and automate various tasks associated with lease agreements, ensuring accurate record keeping, compliance with regulation, and effective communication between parties involved. The first step of the lease management project is creating an object. Go to the setup page and click the object manager. There are four objects. That four objects also are custom object, that is payment for tenant, and lease object, and property and tenant object. For example, I will show one object, that is lease. We already created that object. The API name is lease, that is automatically generated. Singular name is label, the plural name is automatically generated. The second step is creation of tab for individual objects. Go to the home and search tabs. This page show already created or existing object names, that is lease, payment, and property and tenant. We already created these tabs. Next step is lightning up. Go to the app manager. The top of the bar, it show the new lightning up, but we are already created the type lightning up, that is lease management. Now I go that the AP name is lease management development, that will automatically generated. The navigation items, that we select item, the property, tenant, and lease and payments. A user provide, it would be an the selector provide should be an system administrator. Then the next step is object field creation. Go to the object manager, select the lease property. The lease consists of start date, end date, and payment. That is start date, end date, and then payment. The next object is property. We already created the field and relationships, that is name, address, name, and the type. Then the next one is tenant object. In field and relationship, we already created that email, phone, and status. The next is the lease management process is validation rule. Go to the app manager and quick find for search for lease. Scroll down, it shows the validation rule. We already created the validation rule. Now I go on that the rule name is lease end date, and the rule is end date and start date C. The next step is email. Go to the home page and in quick find box search for classic email templates. It will show. We already created for 4 email templates, that is tenant leaving and leave rejected and leave approved. Now we go for the tenant leaving. For example, we already created that consists of email template name, tenant leaving, and the unique name will be automatically generated, and the subject is request for approval for the leave. Email is please approve for the leave. And next step is approval process. In home page, search for approval process. Go to the click for vacant. In top it will show the add new, but we are already created that. That is approval to the final approval action and final rejection action and recall action and initial submission action. In initial submission action, description is please approve my leave. Unique name will be automatically generated. Email template tenant leave that will already created in tenant object. Okay. The next step is Apex Trigger and Apex Pro. Go to the console. We already created the Apex class. Created the Apex class. That is testing handler. And already created the Apex Trigger. That is test. It is used for validates the property. That will it will check the properties already exist or not. If the properties already exist, it will show the error message of existing tenant the property. See, error message is a tenant can have only one property. For example, I will show the Ozone residency is already created by another user. In tenant, the new user want to create a property in same name. It will show the error message. For example, the properties already exist. We will click that. It will show error message. They review the error on the space. A tenant can have only one property. The next step is flows. Go to the home and search for flows. In top will be so new flow, but we will create the flow. The flow name is we already created the second email, send email, sorry. The send email body consists of email body, and the body consists of the mail message. We hope this email find you well. We are writing the information you that we have successfully received your monthly payment. Thanks for your prompt and diligent payment. If the user want to create a new tenant, then the mail will be sent to